motorcycle riding, deer hunting, motorcycle riding, deer hunting, motorcycle riding, I'm sorry, girl. It's time to go meet Bambi's daddy. Hi folks, Bodine52 here. Boy, do I got a story for you. So, it is midweek in Pennsylvania, and tomorrow I am heading to Michigan to deer camp to hunt for the next 3 or 4 days through the weekend. And I'm just terribly excited. You probably, hopefully, have seen a little introduction about the bike or hunting, the bike or hunting. So hopefully that turned out good. But I did that last night before today. So what happened today? So as some of you may know, I have a job where I travel a couple weeks a month, and I also work out of my home the other couple weeks. And today, this is kind of an at-home week. I had a meeting, and we have an office in Pittsburgh that I help support or manage, and had a meeting in there today with the team this afternoon, 1:30. So I took my truck, it's about 45 minutes, into the office. Stayed there till probably 3:30, 4 o'clock, and headed home. So I got a few miles from the house on one of my favorite roads with a lot of twisties back and forth, and starting to get a little rush hour, so there's more and more vehicles behind me and in front of me. And the whole time I'm thinking, hey, I'm going hunting tomorrow. I want to take one last ride. It's going to be 4 or 5 days before I can get back on the bike. I'd like to do one last vlog before I go. And that's what I was thinking about, getting home and doing that. And I'm on the bike. My baby, my 2018 Harley Davidson Ultra Limited. So excited about that. And I am telling you, it was 2 minutes after that a huge, and I say huge, doe came running across the road. I would say it was a good car length ahead of me, and I hit the brakes pretty hard. You know, newer vehicles like my truck pretty much won't let you slide and lock them up, but I was hitting the brake pretty hard and definitely bracing for impact. I thought at best I was going to catch this doe on the hindquarters, back legs. I didn't see any way that I was going to miss it. Thank God that it kept running. Thank God the guy behind me did not rear end me. And I gotta tell you what, I usually don't get too shaken up. That shook the living crap out of me. And since I'm trying to keep my vlogs G-rated, you can imagine what I really want to say. Really, really did startle me. On a day, I was getting home to talk about deer hunting and riding safe this time of year. So, I had to go home and kind of put my stuff in, and again, I don't get shaken up much, but this one got me because I was sure I was going to total my truck. And I also thought, what happened if I was on my motorcycle? Right? One, I probably would have been going a different speed, but I don't know, it's scary. And I just think that I'm sure there's many stories that you folks have about that, and it's really something I think we should all think about and talk about. And I know we do, but until it happens, until you see it, it's a scary thought, right? For sure. So as you can see, I am running through this little town, and I'm taking a main road out just to clear the head and get that last ride in for a while. But it really is, when you think about it, it is now, I don't have my watch, it is 6:20, and right now, it's that time of the day. I'm running a main road, only because that's where I want to go tonight, but going that back road, today is something I'm just like, man, let me just ride it and get this thing up to speed and feel the wind. But I think it's something we got to watch. I know some people ride their motorcycles to work, some ride them obviously home, some ride them when they get home in the evenings, and there's so many chances of the deer stuff happening. I've heard so many stories. As a matter of fact, I will tell you that, let me get stopped here. Right up there is the road that I was coming down. And I think it's just important. I'd love to hear back from everybody and share just a little bit of any experiences maybe that they had, and some ideas or suggestions for folks. And I think recognition is the first thing, whether you're on a back road like I just talked about, whether you're on a road like this, that there's probably less chance of a deer coming across. But for those of you that are deer hunters, and feel free to chime in here, and especially for those that are not, typically, and deer season started bow in Michigan in in Pennsylvania late September, and in Michigan October 1st. So it's hunting season, folks. And in general, the deer are on the move in the dark, number one. Of course, I always see the biggest bucks on my trail camera at 3 a.m. But really, that first hour or two of light in the mornings, which happens to coincide usually when we're on our way to work, and then those last few hours before dark, it's 6:23. I will tell you, the sun's probably going to set here in the next hour. It is prime time for those animals to be on the road. So share your thoughts if you can, any experiences. All of us always say be safe, but really this time of year, just make sure that you really recognize the risk, and just be as safe as you possibly can, and super aware of everything. As you can see, no phone on the handlebars today. Still trying to figure out if I'm going to keep that up there or not, but please be safe. I will tell you, I am super excited about going to Michigan. I'm going to spend 3 or 4 days with a couple buddies in a tree stand. I'm really looking forward to being in a tree stand and searching for Bambi's dad, which will be exciting. I know there's a lot of activity up there right now, and I will say that the one that came across me tonight, or late today, even though I'm looking for Bambi's dad, I got a combo permit. It was a big enough deer. It was a shooter for sure. So glad that one lives another day until one of us hunters get it and feel our freezers. But again, thank you for listening in. Please be safe. Ride strong, ride often, ride safe. And thanks for checking in on my channel and sharing a little bit of your precious times. This is Bodine 52. I'm out of here.